Hello guys, now we'll study the class 9th NCERT Democratic Polities chapter 4 Working of Institution. Here we'll see the parliament. So basically at first I will give you some overview. Parliament is a body of government which consists basically two houses, that is a Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Okay, so in each house have the some member of which is known as member of parliament MP. Now in the example of office memorandum, do you remember the rule of parliament? Okay, so when we were talking about the office of memorandum, an order was passed by the Mandal Commission. So there we saw the what was the role of parliament. Okay, either the parliament was legislative body or executive body, perhaps not. Okay, so maybe nahi. So here basically we will understand. Since the decision was not taken by the parliament, you might think that the parliament had no role in it. Okay, the decisions of memorandum of office was not taken by the parliament. So anybody can think that that the parliament has no role. But let us go back to the story and see whether the parliament figure in it. Let us recall the points made earlier by the completing the following sentence. Okay, so but before saying that there was no role of parliament, we need to see the some points, then we need to think over it. The report of Mandal Commission was discussed. Okay, see, the report of Mandal Commission was discussed, and who discussed this report we have to see. The President of India mentioned this in his, okay, the President of India mentioned in this speech, okay, that this month's amount of quota should be given to the reserve class. Prime Minister made a decision was not directly taken in parliament. Okay, see, the above three condition, report of Mandal Commission was discussed. President of India mentioned this in his speech. The Prime Minister made a decision was not a directly action which was taken in the parliament, but parliamentary discussion on the report influenced and shaped the decision of the government. Okay, what it's saying. But apart from this, what does the do? Parliamentary discussion. Okay, whatever the discussion was happening in the parliament, that discussion play a crucial role in passing this recommendation. Now they brought a pressure on the government to act on the Mandal recommendation. Okay, what does the parliament do? They brought some pressure on the government to act the Mandal recommendation. If the parliament was not in a favor of this decision, the government could not have gone ahead with it. What it's saying, see, directly there was a no role played by the parliament, but indirectly parliament was the only body who pressured to follow this, to implement this, or to recommend this. Can you guess why? Okay, recall what you read about the parliament in earlier. Okay, so here class, and try to imagine what parliament could have done if it did not approve of the cabinet's decision. Okay, basically, see, the parliament was the only body who accepted the or approved the cabinet decision. Why do we need a parliament? Why do we need a parliament? In our paragraph we can see that there was indirectly no role played by the parliament. Then why we need the parliament? In all democracies, an assembly of the elected representative exercises supreme political authority on the behalf of the people. What happened? In all the democracies, जो assemblies member होते हैं basically वो एक supreme political authority का रोल प्ले करते हैं. इन इंडिया सच ए नेशनल असेंबली ऑफ इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इज कॉल्ड पार्लियामेंट. ओके, सो इंडिया में जो ऐसी नेशनल असेंबली है दैट इज़ अ पार्लियामेंट. At the state level, this is called the legislative or legislature or legislative assembly. So the head of the parliament government representative of elected is known as, at the state level, legislature or legislative assembly. The name may vary in the different countries. Okay, the this name can be vary in a different countries, like it can be called some others thing in the US or other country, but such an assembly exists in every democracy. But such assembly is always exist in every democracy. It exercises political authority on behalf of the people in many ways. What does it do? It always exercise a lot. It has the, like we saw that this is the head of the government. So basically what they exercise are lots of things. Parliament is the final authority for the making laws in any country. Okay, Parliament is such a body or such institution which is the have a final authority to make the any laws in a country. This task of the law making or legislation is so crucial that this assemblies are called the legislature. Okay, so basically we can see that Parliament with the have the got the lots of authority for making of any laws in any country. और this task, ये जो टास्क है ये बेसिकली इस लेजिस्लेशन को इतना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट कर देता है, तो इसे लेजिस्लेचर कहते हैं. पार्लियामेंट्स ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड can make new laws, change existing laws or abolish existing laws or make new ones in their place. Okay, Parliament has a right. Okay, what it has a right, suppose A is an existing law. Okay, so Parliament can abolish it. Okay, and it can also make the B law, that is a new law. Okay, and if B law is already existing, it can update it, it can modify it and make the C law. So we can see the Parliament has so much right. In some countries like India, this control is direct and full. Okay, so in some part of the country like India, this control is direct and full. Those who run the government can take decision only so long as they enjoy the support of Parliament. Basically, okay, the member of Parliament, if suppose A is a member of Parliament, B is a member of Parliament, their decision would be verified or their decision would be valid only if they enjoy the support of Parliament. Means they are the present member of Parliament. Okay, Parliaments control all the money that governments have. In most countries, the public money can be spent only when the Parliament sanction it. Okay, what it's saying, see. इवन आप देख सकते हो कि यहाँ पे जो पार्लियामेंट है उसके पास बेसिकली कितनी ज़्यादा अथॉरिटी है. जो मनी होता है पब्लिक मनी, वो भी बेसिकली कौन कंट्रोल करती है, पार्लियामेंट. और दिस मनी कैन बी सैंक्शन ओनली इफ द पार्लियामेंट permitted. All those money which are spent on the public, that can be passed only when the Parliament sanction it. Now, Parliament is the highest forum of the discussion and debate on the public issues, national policy in any country. Parliament can seek information about any matter. What it's saying, Parliament is such a forum where discussion, debate on the public issue, national policies of a country is always going, and that is the only one of the highest forum. See, आप देख सकते हैं कि जो गवर्नमेंट की बॉडीज़ है, most of the discussion or debate होते हैं, that always happen in the Parliament. Parliament can seek information about any matter. Okay, they can seek information about any matter. Now, two houses of Parliament, we will as earlier I told you, there are the basically two houses of the Parliament. We will study it individually. Since Parliament plays a central role in modern democracies, most large countries divide the role and powers of Parliament in two parts. ओके, सी हियर वी सॉ कि जो पार्लियामेंट है वो बेसिकली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल करती है मॉडर्न डेमोक्रेसीज में. जो बहुत से ज़्यादा कंट्रीज़ हैं, ठीक है, वो ये रोल को क्या करती हैं, दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करती है. सी अगर देखो हम बेसिकली बोले कि जो पार्लियामेंट है, Parliament has some member and they have right. So basically that member will be in one side. Okay, either the true, either the pro or either the cons. But that if that role is divided into two parts, there can be the argument, there can be debate, and we can reach to the right decision. They are called the chambers or the house. Okay, this basically two bodies are parts of the Parliament is known as chamber or houses. One house is usually directly elected by the people and exercise the real power on behalf of the people. One house, okay, which is directly elected by the people, okay, and have the real power on behalf of people. The second house is usually elected indirectly and perform some special function. Okay, second house is which is here we will see the individual function. Second houses have a direct election and they perform some special function. The most common work for the second house is look after the interest of various states, region and federal unity. What is the function of others house? Second house, that is the important function is they have to look after the various things like a states, region, federal units. इन अवर कंट्री पार्लियामेंट कंसिस्ट ऑफ टू हाउस. हमारे इंडिया में पार्लियामेंट में बेसिकली दो हाउस होते हैं. फर्स्ट हाउस जो है दैट इज़ नोन एज काउंसिल ऑफ स्टेट, राज्यसभा. ओके, एंड द सेकेंड हाउस इज नोन एज हाउस ऑफ द पीपल, दैट इज़ अ लोकसभा. द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. ओके, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. दैट president can be part of any house, either the Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. That is why all laws made in the house come into force only after they receive the assent of president. Okay, see, we can see here how it is basically there is a no biased nature, because here the head of the our government, although that is a nominal head, but without the assent of president, none of the activities can be taken by the government. Suppose a bill is passed, act is that draft will turn to the bill, but that will become act only when president give the assent. Okay, I will just explain you. Suppose let's take off some money bill. Money bill is passed by Lok Sabha. This will move to the Rajya Sabha. Okay, and if this bill passed to the president, if president can have some other view, that bill can be rejected. Now this, that is why all laws made in the house come into the force, इसलिए प्रेसिडेंट को एसेंट की परमिशन दी जाती है. यू हैव रेड अबाउट द इंडियन पार्लियामेंट इन अर्लियर क्लासेस. हमने इंडियन पार्लियामेंट के बारे में पिछले क्लासेस में पढ़ा था. फ्रॉम द चैप्टर 3 यू नो हाउ लोकसभा इलेक्शन टेक्स प्लेस. हमने लोकसभा इलेक्शन देखा था. लेट अस रिकॉल सम की डिफरेंस बिटवीन द कंपोजिशन ऑफ दिस टू हाउसेस ऑफ पार्लियामेंट. यहाँ पे हम बेसिकली कुछ की डिफरेंस देखेंगे कि लोकसभा में कितने लोग रहते हैं, राज्यसभा में कितने लोग रहते हैं, दोनों का इलेक्शन कब होता है, ऑल दिस. आंसर द फॉलोइंग लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा. व्हाट इज द टोटल नंबर ऑफ मेंबर्स? ओके, हु इलेक्ट्स द मेंबर? व्हाट इज द लेंथ ऑफ टर्म? कैन यू कैन द हाउस बी डिसॉल्व और इट इज़ अ परमानेंट? हम यहाँ पे सारा आंसर देखेंगे. नाउ which of the two houses is more powerful? It might be appear that a Rajya Sabha is more powerful. For some time it is called the upper chamber and Lok Sabha lower chamber. Okay, but this does not mean Rajya Sabha is more powerful than Lok Sabha. This is just an old style of speaking and not the language used in our constitution. Okay, basically if some question is coming in your mind like that, how many, who is the most powerful house, Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha, but you can conclude it by using that Rajya Sabha is also known as upper chamber and Lok Sabha is also known as lower chamber. But through this conversation you cannot conclude that Rajya Sabha is a upper chamber member. Our constitution does gives the Rajya Sabha some special power over the state, but on most matters Lok Sabha exercise supreme power. Okay, we can see कि जो basically हमारा संविधान है वो राज्य सभा को कुछ स्पेशल फीचर्स दी है, पावर्स लाइक कि कुछ स्टेट्स के मैटर में डिसीजन लेने के, बट ओवर द लॉस्ट ऑफ टॉपिक्स लोक सभा ऑलवेज एक्सरसाइज द सुप्रीम. हम देख सकते हैं कि इन केस ऑफ मनी बिल कैन बी इंट्रोड्यूस ऑन ओनली द इन लोक सभा, नॉट इन द राज्य सभा. Here how, ठीक है. Here we will see the basically difference between the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Any ordinary law needs to be passed by both the houses, but if there is a difference between the two houses, the final decision is taken in a joint session in which the member of both the house sit together. See, if there are some ordinary law, okay, so that can be passed to the any house, either the Rajya Sabha or the Lok Sabha. But suppose, see, a bill is passed in the Lok Sabha, okay, and Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is agree on the 5 points, either whereas Rajya Sabha is not agree on this 5 points. So what will happen? Here will be a joint sitting will be happen and decision will be taken by the joint sitting member. Now, because of the larger number of members, the view of Lok Sabha is likely to be prevail in such meeting. Okay, basically क्या होता है कि हम देख सकते हैं कि लोकसभा में ज़्यादा मेंबर हैं, ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे उनकी बातों को ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट दिया जाता है. लोकसभा एक्सरसाइज मोर पावर इन मैनी मैटर्स. ओके, आई टोल्ड यू वेन एवर इज देयर इज अ मनी बिल, लोकसभा हैव ऑलवेज more power. Once the Lok Sabha passes the budget of government or any other money related law, the Rajya Sabha cannot reject it. The Rajya Sabha can only delay it by 14 days or suggest changes in it. The Lok Sabha may or may not accept this. Okay, if suppose there any bill is or any matter regarding the money that is only passed by the Lok Sabha, that cannot be passed by the Rajya Sabha. Okay, and if this bill when introduced in the Rajya Sabha, then it cannot reject it. Means Rajya Sabha don't have any right to reject it. Okay, but it has to give the decision within the 14 days. Okay, and suggest some recommendation, and that recommendation are not binding on the Lok Sabha. Okay, here we will see the difference between the ordinary and money bill. See, just a minute. This is a ordinary and this is a money. See, ordinary bill can be introduced in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, but money bill can be introduced in the Lok Sabha only. Here, Rajya Sabha has right to reject the bill. Right? No. ठीक है? It can only 14 days. It has to give the decision within the 14 days, and recommendation are not binding. Okay? All these things. Now, here some activities is given when parliament is in session. There is a special program every day on Doordarshan. Okay, this you have to just go through it. Most importantly, the Lok Sabha controls the Council of Minister. What does the Lok Sabha do? Lok Sabha controls the Council of Minister. Only a person who enjoys the support of majority of members in Lok Sabha is appointed the Prime Minister. Okay, see, लोक सभा में से जिसके पास सबसे ज़्यादा मेजोरिटी होती है उसे प्राइम मिनिस्टर अपॉइंट किया जाता है. इफ़ द मेजोरिटी ऑफ लोक सभा मेंबर्स से दैट हैव नो कॉन्फिडेंस इन द काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर, ऑल द मिनिस्टर इंक्लूडिंग द प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैव टू क्विट. द राज्यसभा डज नॉट हैव दिस पावर. बेसिकली यहाँ पे हम सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पावर देख रहे हैं जो लोकसभा के पास होती है. वो क्या होती है कि काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर की होती है. ठीक है, सपोज लोकसभा में जैसे हम देखते हैं कि जो काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर है, ठीक है, इनके पास जब तक मेजोरिटी होती है, जस्ट मिनट, मेजोरिटी होती है तब तक ये पार्लियामेंट के मेंबर रहते हैं. सपोज अगर किसी की भी मेजोरिटी होती, इवन द प्राइम मिनिस्टर, ओके, तो इनकी सीट्स क्या होती है, बेसिकली दे हैव टू डिसमिस, एंड दिस पावर इज नॉट गिवन टू द राज्यसभा. सो आई hope you have understand this topic. Parliament basically consists the two houses. Okay, one is a Lok Sabha and another is a Rajya Sabha. We will make an separate video. We will talk about all these questions which are given in the separate video, because this consists of lots of time and need to study thoroughly. See, first question is, what is the total number of members? Okay, who elects them? What is the length? Can the house be dissolved or it is permanent? Okay, all these questions will be answered in the separate video, and this will also include about the speaker and chairman. Okay, speaker is generally in a Lok Sabha, chairman is generally in Rajya Sabha. Okay, so basically here we have saw the basic overview about the two house of parliament, and we saw that what is the role of parliament, what are the authority given to the parliament, why do we need the parliament, is any decisions taken by the government, does parliament has a right to override it, and does the parliament play any crucial role, if there is no parliament, can the law can be made. All these topics we have covered it. I hope you have enjoyed this class and studied it thoroughly. We'll come to the next class with the next